This and that Northwest.
I travel out a lot. I travel as a songwriter and I travel as someone who comes out to visit family out here regularly. So it was just I knew that if I came out I'd be able to meet some friends in Portland and have a good time, and I had another gig last night as well in Portland. And so yeah, it's you decide, you make that decision. It's a lot of short notice stuff when you do these kinds of contests because they don't tell you very far in advance that you won. But I felt an obligation and an honor when people in a small festival like this say you're the winner, instead of just saying come out and be a finalist or something. They've given you a great honor, and I wouldn't like the thought of just playing my song over the loudspeaker. I wanted to be here to meet the people, put names to faces. I admire so much what people do keeping folk music alive throughout the country, and so I never would have come to Port Gamble, and it's a beautiful place.
My granddad was a sailor, he fished the Puget Sound, netting herring down at Cherry Point, fishing all around the inlets and the coves of Discovery Bay. He'd go out for months and then come back and say, the going out is harder than is the coming in, but I wouldn't have it any other way. But now I'm swimming upstream, we're fighting the tide. The herring's disappearing from the sea. It's hard to make a living doing what I love anymore. I'm trimming my sails, pulling up net, heading ashore. And in his time, my daddy made his living on the water, enough to take a wife, care for his sons and daughters, and for weeks he'd spend his time aboard his craft, the Annalee, trawling the Pacific. Sometimes he'd say to me, there's danger on the water for a captain and his crew, but son, there is no life like the life out on the sea. But now I'm swimming upstream, we're fighting the tide. The herring's disappearing from the sea. It's hard to make a living doing what I love anymore. I'm trimming my sails, pulling up net, heading ashore. Is it the cold? Is it the oil? The overfishing, the warmer waters, or the towns that change the shoreline and the way the rivers flow that make the herrings smaller, make them sicken, make them die? No one's really sure they know. My son, he asked me, Daddy, can we catch the little fish? I sigh and shake my head and say all we can do is wish that those with all the power will do the best they can. And meanwhile I'll go find myself a job in Bellingham, and I'll send you to college and dry dock the Annalee, and hope again someday to be a seafaring man. I'm swimming upstream, I'm fighting the tide. The herring's disappearing from the sea. It's hard to make a living doing what I love anymore. I'm trimming my sails, I'm pulling up net, I'm heading ashore. I'm trimming my sails, pulling up net, and heading ashore.